This guy. Okay.
He's a model. Uh, he's like kind of like in the show he's kind of like what's his name, Zoolander a little bit. Like he has like the modeling career. Yeah,
All right. All right.
he models for the big London show like later on.
Okay. Okay.
And Galileo comes, I don't know, it probably way, like
Okay.
another Galileo though, like his like great grandson, and like comes to the show and like
Okay.
and then like goes backstage and kind of like
so,
does stuff.
so one thing I should tell you is that so that was all of part one that we just now went through. This is starting part two.
Yeah. Oh, is this the other Joestar? This is
Perhaps.
Joseph Joestar.
There you go. You got it. It's Joseph.
Dude, I thought the other one was.
No,
So
no.
I guess
This is Joseph Joestar.
I got a name.
He's a freaking model. Hell
Got
yeah.
two names right, I think. So he models, and his Jonathan Joestar doesn't like it. And he says, "Son, you're really freaking gay. You know that?" And, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I know, Grandpa.
So
You know what? I love modeling." And he's like, "Yeah, our genes were not meant to be models. We just look like models, but we're really meant to be fighters.
just wait for
Really
later
meant
parts
to
in
be
the
tough.
series. Wait for
You
later parts in
never,
the
you
series when
never,
every single character looks like a model.
you never can give up." Then he's like, "Well, Gramps, I don't care about my powers, okay? I just care that I look sexy AF."
I'm gonna
Then
cut
he's
out
like, "Well,
most of
dude,
this.
you need to give up, okay?" And then he's like, "Okay."
His father was killed. His mother went missing, and he was raised by his grandma, who was Elena. And yeah, he grew up in New York, and then he
Okay.
heard about these people called the Pillar Men, who we'll get to pretty soon. And they're basically like vampires on steroids, and they're also aliens,
All
but they
right.
look
I
like
see.
humans. Yeah. He also uses hormone. He's a cool
Also
dude.
uses what? Sorry,
Hormone,
you cut off.
the vampire fighting technique,
Oh,
hormone.
okay, hormone.
Yeah.
The mask and
Yeah. So one thing I will tell you is that he is my favorite character. No, okay, my second favorite character.
oh, then I'm gonna have to put him in Survivor. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna,
Sh-
all right, I'm gonna put Joseph Joestar in the S tier because I think my backstory for him is much better than his actual backstory. He seems like a cool dude. He seems stylish,
okay.
but they kind of messed up. Like they should have made his style have to do with thing like
hmm
him just being a New Yorker and stuff.
hmm For the English dub, he has like a British accent.
That doesn't even make sense. He should be like,
I
"Hey,
know.
what's up?"
I know,
You know what I
right?
mean? Does he have a like New York accent in the Japanese?
I don't know.
Did they do like a weird "What's up, Paul?
uh,
I don't know. That's my impression of a New Yorker accent done by a Japanese person.
her.
Ooh. Yeah, that's Elena Gilbert.
Elena Gilbert. Do you have a story for her? Any little tidbits?
She's a New York Jew. Uh, she came from Israel. Her parents, they came from Israel, and she was born in the United States. And she's a New York Jew. And,
So
she yeah. Then she's like his girlfriend or something. His love interest. His love interest. He does her on this, like he has a side chick too, but we're not covering her in this episode. But um,
so okay. How old do you think she is?
she's a bit underage, and they kind of have like a storyline about that. Like he's 18 or something, and she's like 14. He has to like come to terms with that he might be a pedophile.
So this is Lisa Joestar.
Uh,
She
what's
is
that?
50 years old and she is Joseph's mom.
Oh, I thought I thought it was his love interest.
No,
She's
no,
14.
no.
Dude,
So
he's the new 14.
yeah, no. So she actually she she taught Joseph and one other
Who's she?
person. She taught Joseph and one other person Hamon. she puts Hamon into her scarf and uses that as a weapon.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How does she look so young?
They kind of wrote past that saying that Hamon users do age slower, but they don't really follow through on that later on. They kind of do, but not really.
All right. Well,
Anyways,
you know
yeah,
what?
her
You know
name's
what?
Lisa.
Kind of okay. So Lisa, she kind of, you know, it's weird. Like, should have wrote that she has like some weird Botox or something. Like she does like Ellen's routine. I don't know. So let's put her in A tier. I think that's a cool thing that she has stuff in her scarf.
Okay, so
Could have
before
explained her
Mhm.
de-aging better.
yeah,
Not a vampire or anything.
next we have this boy.
Alright, so he's he's in touch with like the Native American culture. You can
Okay.
see by the feather on the side of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, also played Final Fantasy VII. As you can see by his haircut. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Of course.
then also his style is kind of weird. He has the scarf and he also has the like, what is that called? Like the
The headband.
like ribbon in his hair. What is that even called? I don't know. Like snakes thing.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know what that. He was in the military at one point because they do that in the military for some reason to keep their hair up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? And then what's his name?
Yeah,
Please?
Quentin.
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 Quentin. Head face, green mouth.
Head face,
He has
creed
Native
mouth.
American roots.
Can you say something? Okay.
Jojo Jojo character template. Haha, funny. That's what it says on the top.
Oh no! I opened up Steam. I don't want that. No, don't,
Oh, yeah.
don't.
Yeah, how
Steam.
much RAM does your computer have? Not enough.
Never enough.
Okay, so that guy.
Yes.
Should I talk?
So Quentin, something.
Red face, blue skin.
Red face, blue skin, of course. Yeah.
Just a little bit of, a touch of racism in this character.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So his actual name is Caesar Zeppeli.
Caesar Zeppeli?
Caesar Zeppeli.
Zeppeli.
He's the grandson of Will Zeppeli, the guy with the cool hat.
Okay.
Yeah, so
so he moved to New York too?
No, he did not. So they actually went to a different country. The plot takes place in Italy and other places.
I see.
So, and by the way, so yes, so he does use Hamon, and he uses he puts Hamon into bubbles.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds completely amazing.
Yes, it is. So
he shoots Hamon in bubbles.
Hell yeah.
Got it.
So where do you want to put that?
He's from northern Italy, obviously. He's not Sicilian.
I have no freaking clue, dude.
Obviously, dude. That guy's like white as,
Oops.
Anyway, northern Italy. He probably mixed with like he has some Germanic blood in him. So, you don't know about Italy probably. So I'm gonna say.
No, I have no clue.
I'm gonna have to say this cloud. Wait, does he have Native American?
No, none.
I thought that feather really meant he was Native American.
Don't.
Or he had like some like thing with Native Americans. Maybe he was like raised by them.
Nope.
But anyways, what is his real? Other than that, that's all his backstory is.
Well, to him, family is very important.
Okay, obviously, because he's freaking Italian. Even though he has a bubble launcher, I'm gonna have to put him in B tier.
B for bubbles.
Yeah, B for bubbles.
So these are the next guys. These are the pillar men. Actually,
they have the mask.
Yes, they have the mask because these are the inventors of the mask.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so this guy, what do you think his name is?
I'm gonna say his name is Klaus.
Klaus?
Yeah.
You aren't very far off. His name is actually Cars, spelled with a K.
What? Wait, how?
His name's Cars.
Named
Cars? After the band.
Why is his name Cars?
It's named after the band.
Oh, the band.
The band Cars.
Okay, I see. I'm gonna say, he's probably a bad guy too.
He's not very fond of clothes.
Some purple. Yeah, he doesn't like to wear clothes, apparently. he's actually he seems like he'd be like one of those like gay Amazon dudes who just like stays in the wilderness or something, like jerks off
Okay.
animals and trees and stuff.
Yes.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that this guy is definitely a cool looking dude, and I'm gonna have to put him in S tier. Is this like before Cars existed? His name was Cars.
By Cars, do you mean Cars the band?
Yeah, like cars with wheels, you know.
Oh, like actual vehicles.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, vehicles.
so the manga was written in the 80s, I believe. But the time
Yeah.
period this is in like 1920s, 1930s, so cars were definitely a thing.
Okay, well he's less cool then. I guess he's bottom of S tier.
No, but he
I'm sure
but
his name was that before that, but like the stock went down on his name when Cars came out.
Okay. The next boyo is This Boy.
Okay, I guess that guy is like probably like he loves the
You don't need to
Indian
come up with any
culture.
backstories for them.
Okay,
Literally,
fine.
the whole entire thing is that they're hundreds of thousands of years old and they've been asleep for a long time.
His name is Ash Preet.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
His name is all right, so we're gonna stick with the Cars theme. I'm gonna say his name is Steam.
Steam. Okay. His name is actually Wamu, after the band Wham.
Oh no, really?
Wamu. Yep.
George Michael?
Yeah. His name's Wamu. WAMUU. Wamu.
Yeah, he got those nice hoop earrings. He got a piercing.
He has an ability called Divine Sandstorm, where he just shoots out like a ton of sand. And it can kill like very easily.
He's like Middle Eastern.
Well, they're from a different planet and they're vampires and they're ancient.
I
They're
know.
not like Middle Eastern. What is it?
Well, I mean that's his style. All right. Well, he uses sandstorm.
And then where do you want to put him on the tier list?
That's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
I'm gonna have to say I like him. I'm gonna put him in B tier.
Okay. Before or after Caesar?
Wait, who is he? Let's see.
Caesar
Alright.
is the bubble guy.
What the hell is that? Oh, that guy. Oh, um, I guess I'll be before Caesar.
Okay.
Chavez.
Next on the list is I freaking love this picture of him. Hold on.
Okay, that's a god tier.
You don't even know what he does or anything.
He has okay, so his name is he's got a kind of cool name.
Think about it this way: the first two Pillar Men are named after bands.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll
Yeah.
some Metallica.
Okay. You are incorrect. There is so I don't have the character on here, but there is a guy who has an ability called Metallica. But I didn't put him on the list. But this person's name is okay, I'm gonna type it out for you.
Is it a picture of Boy George?
His name is AC/DC.
Oh no!
And that's
really?
how you spell it. Look in the chat.
SCDC.
His name is AC/DC.
Okay, but that says SCDC. So
Well, that's how you spell his name.
ECDC.
AC/DC.
Actually,
He can boil his blood up to, I think it was like 500 degrees. Okay, so
okay.
where do you want to put him?
Does he shoot lightning out of his hands?
No, he does not. I'm sorry,
That's really unfortunate.
but he does boil his blood,
Man,
and then and then he can pull his
blood.
veins out of his body and shoot it like a water gun.
oh man. Oh.
Do you still want to put him in God tier? AC/DC.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't hear half of what you said, but I mean, just based on his looks, I think he deserves to be in God tier.
And then
okay, so yeah,
yeah.
I think he has a really nice pose too.
Yes,
Like
I
he's
love
like
that.
curtsying.
Next one on the list is this is the last Pillar Man.
Well, that guy looks like Blanca, but I know it's not Blanca. So I'm gonna say that's
I will
um,
give you one hint.
alright.
He's not the name of a band. He's the name of a performer, but his stage name is his own name.
I'm trying to. It's between two people,
Hmm.
either Bon Jovi or David Bowie.
So
It's one of those.
his name is Santana.
What?
Santana.
Yeah, that guy looks like Santana for sure.
Yep, and
Oh.
he can morph his body and like absorb other people.
Does he play the guitar?
No, but freaking. So at one
Does he
point,
play with Rob Thomas?
okay, there's at one point, Cars he's fighting Lisa and knocks her out, and then he plays her leg like it is a guitar. He goes like weem 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 weem.
That's pretty. Okay, I gotta put him high up for that one.
Cars
Oh,
did the leg thing, not
that's lame.
yeah.
I thought Santana did that. All right, Santana's kind of looks lame to me too. He's just like a Anka like looking guy. I'm gonna put him in C.
Okay. The next person is the last person from part 2, and I freaking love this guy.
That's what?
That is a machine gun coming out of his belly.
What the heck? Is a machine gun attached to his like spleen?
What?
Okay, so this guy's like kind of like the ice. I'm sexy and I know it guy
Yeah, of course.
from LMFAO.
Yeah,
um, I'm gonna guess his name is um George. Yeah,
Michaels.
no, just George.
Okay. His name is Rudolf von Stroheim. He's German. He is a Nazi.
Yes.
The most famous line he has in JoJo is
You utter fool! German science is the finest in the world!
the Japanese
Okay.
dub is fantastic because like the first line is anyways, yeah.
All right, this guy definitely belongs in a Wolfenstein game.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm gonna give him B tier. B
tier.
tier.
So, we're officially reaching the quarter of the way done mark.
1/4 of the way
One-fourth
done.
of the way done.